I just wanna have fun.
Come and pick me up, meet me at the spot. Up all night to the sunrise. Pop back cool, get ready for the ride. Don't it feel good?
Gabagool, gabagool, gabagool.
Don't it feel good? How you feel? Turn it up a notch. Pop up clean room, everyday celebration. Take a trip vacation. You deserve a day, you deserve a day off.
Working for so long, gotta keep at it.
Turn my cell phone
Hey.
off, wait till I get back. Ooh,
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Living my life with no regrets.
So I title, pull up on me. We did chillin' at the spot. What time? Anytime. Pull up on me. We the coolin'. The chill spot. What time? Party time.
I just wanna have fun.
Come and pick me up. Meet me at the spot. Up all night to the sunrise. Pop back cool. Get ready for the ride.
Don't it feel good?
Don't it feel good? Don't it feel?
Oh, good morning, everybody. What is going on? Folks, we are doing All Rise for the first time. I want to say maybe it's the second time since the Yankee season ended, but we got the playoffs going on right now. The Baltimore Orioles getting beat up. Tampa Bay is already out. The AL East probably isn't going to be representing baseball pretty much going forward in the next couple of days, but the American League West will be there, of course. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that crap, right? We're not here to talk about the West. We're here to talk about how the Yankees can figure something out to get off the scrap heap and be a much better ball club. But let's see what we got in here. We got Desiree Conrad. Gene, how you doing? Yankees Kyle says, good morning, Pete. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Anthony Garcia, what's going on? My guy. Tyler Talbot, Scott Wright, Infernus, Vinny. What's going on, everybody? Anthony Medina and my great friend, Hirsch. What is going on, my friend? Rich. Devin, how you doing, my friend? Tyler Talbot. I might have said hi to you twice, but if I did, you know what? Let's have at it, okay? I can say hi twice. Joshua Marrero, Zach G, how are you doing? You guys already know that I have my
cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
All right, I got a little cup of coffee in the big times Lost Boys edition. Okay, come on. I know everybody's a big fan of the Lost Boys. That's the scene right there of them hanging from the bridge. Oh, what a movie that is. And the great thing is that my dog, Breed, the Alaskan Malamute, is well represented in that movie. Matter of fact, an Alaskan Malamute, spoiler alert, kills a vampire in the movie. Okay? When you got a movie when an Alaskan Malamute kills a damn vampire, you could sign me up. It's like somebody saying, hey, Pete, this guy punches a shark in the mouth and the shark goes running away. I want to see it. A zombie fights a whale underwater. I want to see it, okay? I want to be a part of it. I want to see it. An Alaskan Malamute kills a vampire. Sign me up, folks, all right? Sorry for the spoiler alert. God, that's good. Oh, that's a cup of coffee in the big time like I never had one before in my life. I need a little boost to wake me up this morning, to be honest with you guys. I saw the 49ers beat the ever-loving shit out the Cowgirls yesterday. I know this is a baseball show, folks, but I got to tell you, that was a beatdown. That was about as bad as a beatdown as you're going to find. Dak Prescott might be the most overrated quarterback in the history of football, just being honest. The guy's, he looked like absolute trash. Threw about 17 air balls yesterday, 10 yards over people's heads. How many interceptions? 3? An absolute mess. 49ers go to 5-0. Anyway, guys, yeah, I'm excited about that, all right? But I'm also excited that I am here with all of you amazing people here at NYYU. Coop, what's going on, my brother? How you doing? Smacky the likey, hitty the subby. We do got some stuff to discuss today that I do want to go over. We do got voicemail. So again, guys, thank you guys for piling up the voicemails today, because we're going to need a little help, through some of these off-season shows, considering there's not going to be, a shit ton of news coming out. And as of right now, we're looking at All Rise for Mondays only. I'm not looking at the Wednesday show to Friday show. If there is big news, I will give everybody a heads up to go ahead and do that. But let's go ahead and get into our first voicemail of the day. And then I want to cover some other stuff, like when it comes to the whole Aaron Boone situation of him getting big and tough and strong and angry, doing a whole Lou Ferrigno thing. I want to talk about Yankees arbitration numbers and some Yankees free agents coming up. That's what we're going to discuss on today's show. But let's get to the first voicemail of the day.
What's up, Pete? God bless you all, man. It's truth always.
Yo.
My brother, I want to break something down for everyone to understand. Hal Steinbrenner, Cashman, and Boone will be together again. Next year will be the same garbage they put out this year. If they don't get Soto and Cody or Yamamoto, at least one of them,
yep,
it's going to be the same garbage they have this year. It is what it is. God bless you guys. Peace. And Pete, thank you for allowing me to show some love through this platform that you put together with everybody else involved. Much love. God bless you all in Jesus' name.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, look, guys. I mean, I don't think this is MMAC. What's going on, brother? I don't think this is a hot take or anything like that, right? I don't think this is controversial. I don't think it's anything like that. And by the way, everybody, happy Columbus Day. In this house, us Italians, we celebrate our Columbus Day, okay? I'm very, 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 very proud Italian-American, and I always throw the American in there because that's a big deal to me and to my family who obviously came over here. But happy Columbus Day to everybody. But you're not, saying anything controversial when it comes to the Yankees needing to add to their ball club. I think we understand that, right? The New York Yankees need to desperately add to their team. And it's not even we got to get slightly better. We got to get Kevin Kiermaier and, hey, we're ready to rock and roll. We all know that, right? We all know the Yankees gotta make some major moves. You hear all the names out there: Cody Bellinger, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. We hear, of course, Juan Soto possibly being dealt. There's right now, there's just rumors, right? But right after the World Series ends, come right after November, things are gonna start picking up. You'll hear more rumors. You'll hear how serious the Padres are. Are they gonna trade Soto? Are they going to trade Fernando Tatis Jr.? They don't really know yet. A lot of people say it's Soto because it's easier. Some people go, if they can move Tatis, they would move Tatis. Fact of the matter is the Yankees, I think this is the one year, and I know this is going to sound crazy because I want them to do it more, but this is the one season where I think the Yankees got to have a knockout offseason. They can't, again, sit there and go, we brought Frankie Montas back, we got Kevin Kiermaier, and we added Candelario, who I think is a good player, but I'm just saying with those guys. We added Kiermaier and Candelario. The deal is that our youth got to play better. They got to perform better. That's it. We think everybody's healthy. It can't be more of the same, guys. It can't be more of that same bullshit that we hear year in and year out. At this point, it's like a recycled line that Brian Cashman and company can just keep recycling and throwing it out to us and waiting for something to stick. Waiting for an Anthony Volpe to be an all-star, waiting for a couple of these guys to just take off, and they could go, told you. I told you I was right. I knew it. The Yankees got to do some drastic moves because, let's be honest, man, Baltimore, no matter what happens to the Baltimore Orioles in these next couple of games or their next game against the Texas Rangers, that team is going to get better. They're going to get better. Tampa Bay, gonna keep getting better. Toronto, they still got years with the core they have. Couple of years at least, minimum. Boston, they're gonna spend. Boston's gonna go out there and spend some money. The New York Yankees cannot afford to sit back and do nothing at all. They can't afford it this year. The Yankees got to have their best offseason since 2009. It's that simple.
Pete, Macho King here. How you doing? To the underground. I give you credit for calling these playoffs, and you're doing a great job. But I couldn't give a flying Frenchman fuck what happens to any of these teams because I am positively disgusted with the Yankees front office right now.
Yeah.
They're saying they're doing an internal audit. That's code for doing jack shit. You know, I could get a good look at a T-bone by sticking my head up a bull's ass, but I'd rather take the butcher's word for it, take it. And Harold Trash Can, Baboon, and Fishface must take turns sticking their heads up each other's asses. Because I see a bunch of former Yankees still playing in October that you got rid of for garbage, yeah. But this organization gives itself a pass again by keeping Baboon and Trash Can and blaming injuries year after year. When the management has failed to get the full potential of players and hold them accountable. Who do they think they are? Congress? Oh, yeah! Macho!
Even in the offseason, my man comes out with gems. It's unbelievable. Even in the offseason, the gems are still going for Macho King. That's the way we work around here, okay? The gems must keep coming. That's how it goes. But, no, you're right, man. And that's what I was talking about right before, right? Is that the Yankees got to have an amazing offseason. Look, it's already started bad. Let's not fool ourselves here, right? It's already started very, very badly. We all know that. It started badly with the idea that Aaron Boone's coming back. It started badly with the idea this whole outside audit is not really going to be an outside audit. It's like Macho King said, Fishman's going to be sticking his head up Boone's ass. Boone's going to be sticking his head up Cashman's ass. It'll be like the human centipede. They're just going to eat each other's shit all day for about 2 days. Then they're going to come out and go, Fishman's the weak link, cut his head off. Let's get to the next, bring the next guy in. Nerd! And another nerd is going to walk in and they'll figure some things out from there. But that's kind of the way that the Yankees have been running things around there. It's gonna come down to the money and it's going to come down to the trades, really, because at the end of the day, look, can they win in spite of Aaron Boone? I don't know. I don't know, man. The 2009 Yankees probably could have managed themselves in one, to be quite honest. That's not taking anything away from Joe Girardi, who, was too tough but now they want Boone to be tougher. I mean, it's the Yankees. This makes all the sense in the world. Joe Girardi was too tough, but we need Aaron Boone to be tougher. We're going to get into that any second. Let me get to the next voicemail.
Hey, Pete, your boy M. Mac.
M. Mac.
Just checking in. The broadcast recently been great. I love it. Great to hear other markets and about other teams and hear your insight into the players. And appreciate everything you do. I know you're busy. You work like crazy, man. It's nuts. Thanks so much for all you do, and keep up the good work. And even though I'm not a Yankees fan, I hope they come around for you guys. I'm wondering if they do any kind of like internal audit where they talk about their year and then sit down and have like some sort of like press conference with the fans. Let me know if they do anything like that, because I'd be interested to hear what they have to say. All right, man. Keep up the good work. I'll see you in April, and keep doing what you're doing. Later, brother.
Thank you, M. Mac. I greatly, 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 greatly appreciate you, my guys. You already know we'll have more conversations. You are absolutely the GOAT, brother. We thank you so much for everything you do here to help and assist us continue our growth and our movement at NYYU. But to answer your question, the Yankees have a little powwow. Yeah, they have the little famous end of the year, World Series ends. They have their little powwow session of what went wrong. Craziest thing about those powwow sessions, right, is that Brian Cashman will sound a little more like us. And I know that sounds crazy, but Brian Cashman will sit there as he did last year and go, this team needs more left-handed batters. They need more guys that put the ball in play. We need more guys that make contact. We need a little more athleticism. He'll say all the things you want to hear and go, that's good. At least he acknowledged what we've been saying all season. And then the offseason passes and you go, he didn't get a lefty bat. He didn't add athleticism. They ran the damn same team back. What are we doing? That's typically what happens. And Mac that is what we're getting used to now, is they'll come out, it was a bad year. It wasn't what we wanted. It wasn't a good year. Injuries, blah, blah, this and that. Boone will come out, the same nonsense bullshit. He's going in circles for 452,000 years. The guy has made so many left turns. He's digging a moat around whatever building he's going around, making the turns all over the place. Yankee Stadium, George M. Steinbrenner Field, it doesn't matter. The guy's made a moat around these buildings with how many left turns he's been making since 2018. And they still got the nerve to go, it's right in front of us. I think we're turning that corner. We're committed to kicking ass. Remember that one? The Yankees won like 3 games in a row. I called this, we got an attitude out there for kicking ass, baby. More like sniffing ass is what you guys are doing, because you're looking up at everybody. It's a joke. Come on.
Hey, Pete, your boy Simon calling from New Haven,
Simon.
Connecticut. How you doing? How you doing? How are you? Pete, I wanted to ask you, what do you think's going to happen next year with the first base situation for the Yankees? You think Rizzo's going to come back, or are we going to use Cody Bellinger at first base? Because I really think we should get Bellinger, and maybe if we can get Soto or that Japanese pitcher, would be all set. And if Boone doesn't make it next year, he's out. If Spanky and I have to take a bus and run him down, he's out, Boone. Enough of this schmuck. And that hitting coach has got to go too. Well, you have a good day, Pete, and happy Columbus Day to you and everybody out there. Go Yanks next year, and Aaron Judge is a gift from God. Bye.
Thank you, Simon. Simon, you're one of everybody's favorite on here when you call in. Sometimes we joke around about you, Simon, but the truth is we appreciate you because you do bring a fun aspect to the show, Simon. So continue to dial in on Mondays this offseason, Simon. We want to hear from you. But this was a real good one. This was a very good voicemail there, because that is a concern, right? What do the Yankees do about first base? You know, I get it. They got Anthony Rizzo under contract, right? Anthony Rizzo's under contract. That's locked and loaded. We understand that. Here's the question you got to ask. Is Anthony Rizzo going to be okay? And I know there's some people that go, well, yeah, I mean, you would think, right, with the long time off and all that, Anthony Rizzo will probably be fine to handle first base next year for the Yankees. I think you got to seriously wait and see. And of course, the Yankees will have more knowledge about this than we do. But this is a guy that after a game striking out 4 or 5 times, whatever it was like, yeah, I couldn't see the ball. Or I feel like I'm on it, but my timing is off and I just can't catch up to it. And the Yankees just said, hey, keep running him out there. He's fine. No worries. We did his test. He's okay. 2 months go by and they go, he's concussed. I don't want to laugh about it. I don't want to laugh about it, but it shows how incompetent the Yankees as an organization have been, because I'm sorry, there's got to be somebody, whether it's Boone, trainers, somebody had to sit there and go, something is off. Something is very wrong here. That this guy went from being one of the best players on the team to start the year to when this thing happened with Tatis in May, the guy can't even hit a baseball anymore. But let's just keep running him out there all the time. So to answer your question, I do think first base is fair to be a question mark. 100% it's a question mark. And yes, you can add a Cody Bellinger to potentially play the outfield for 1 year, then maybe take over as the regular first baseman going forward. But the Yankees got guys in their system too. Ben Rice, who could maybe play first base. Augustine Ramirez, who could possibly play first base. I don't think I don't think Trey Sweeney goes to first base. Spencer Jones, I don't think so. But again, there's going to be a lot of trades of some of these players, and we'll see what happens from that point. Aaron Rodgers with the Super Chat says, how long is the corner since we are still turning? It's one of the longest corners in the history of sports, considering in the history of any terminology of vocabulary that anybody's ever put out into the universe, considering it's been said since 2018. So we're going on ages, it feels like now, of Boone turning corners.
How you doing, Pete? Hey, just called today. We got some great baseball ahead of us. Although we wish that the Mariners and Yankees would be there,
yeah,
they're not. And we just got some great baseball. Have a great day, everybody. God bless.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that. It's been some good baseball, but guys, let's get into this real quick, because I did want to have a chance to speak on this just a little bit. This is the New York Yankees free agents. So you look at all the players here. All right, let's take a look at this, and we're gonna figure a couple of things out for the New York Yankees. Luis Severino is a free agent. Frankie Montas, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, Wandy Peralta, Keenan Middleton, Zach McAllister, and Luke Weaver. When you look at these guys and you truly look around, they got some projections next to them, some market value. Luis Severino's market value is about $11.6 million, okay? I do not think Luis Severino comes back to the Yankees. I don't see that happening. I think Luis Severino will indeed go elsewhere. We talked about it a little yesterday with Mario and Kev. Maybe Baltimore, maybe the Braves, maybe Miami. But I don't think Luis Severino comes back. I know some people said maybe you bring Sevy back to be in the bullpen. Look, Sevy has let it be clear many, many times before that he indeed wants to be a starting pitcher. He does not want to be a guy that's coming out of the bullpen. He's never really liked that role. He wants to be a starter. Frankie Montas, there's rumors out there the Yankees may bring him back on an incentive-based deal. I have a problem with that because I do believe somebody's going to give him a 2-year deal at least and try to lock him in. I don't see the Yankees doing that, but then again, with the New York Yankees, you never know. Stranger things have happened. IKF, forget about it. Wandy Peralta, maybe. There's not many great lefties out there, but his market value bumps him up to about $7.2 million. I am not touching him at $7.2 million. Keenan Middleton, who made, excuse me, folks, who made good friends with the right person on the Yankees, that is Aaron Judge. He became close with Judge. That's probably the best person you could want to become friends with if you're on the Yankees. I think there's a chance Keenan Middleton will come back. He also did a good job for the Yankees. And let's face it, they're going to need some people on the team in the bullpen. Even though they have a lot of these young guys coming up, you still want some guys that's maybe been there and done it a little bit. Scott Efros also expected back. So maybe that makes Keenan Middleton a little expendable, but I think they have a chance of bringing him back. Zach McAllister, God forbid, and Luke Weaver, I doubt. He'll probably get a minor league deal somewhere, maybe with the Yankees, but I don't really, put much into that one. Here's the big thing here. The arbitration figures for the New York Yankees. Now, this is interesting. Let me get a sip of the water real quick. And guys, by the way, we are 10 subscribers away from 19,600 as we get closer and closer to Mission 20K. If you guys know anybody, if you got some friends around you, grab their phone, hit that subby, let them know about us, guys. We greatly appreciate it as we are only 10 subscribers away from 19,600, working our way to Mission 20K, which we were expected to get this year, and we will. But looking at this list right here, guys, you got Lou Trevino, who's expected to get about $4.1 million. Gleyber Torres, listen to this, $15.3 million he's expected to get next year. Clay Holmes, $6 million. John Loizaga, $2.5. Higgy, $2.3. Frenchie Cordero, $1.6. Non-tendered, we know that. Domingo Germán, $4.4. He'll be non-tendered, folks. He is not coming back to the Yankees. Nestor Cortez, $3.9. Trevino, $2.7. Bowman, $1 million. Michael King, $2.6. That's a steal. Ryan Weber, $900,000, and Billy McKinney, $1.2 million. The biggest ones I want to focus on here, we'll get to it. Lou Trevino probably gets non-tendered. I don't think the Yankees bring him back at that amount of money. Clay Holmes, obviously, is going to come back. John Loizaga, I think the Yankees take another chance on. I think Higgy will be non-tendered, potentially. Frenchie's non-tendered. Germán's non-tendered. Cortez will be back if he's not traded. Jose Trevino should be back. I like that matchup of Trevino and Wells. Very, very good platoon setup, where you could get Wells getting most of the starts and really learning from Trevino. Bowman, non-tendered. King will be back. Weber and McKinney, non-tendered, is what I'm obviously thinking right now. But let's talk about this for a second, right? Let's discuss this. The reason I want to discuss this is Gleyber Torres is obviously a controversial player for the Yankees and the Yankee fans. So Gleyber Torres is one of those guys where you look at him right now and you go, hey, look, this is a good ball player. You know what I mean? This is no doubt about it, a good ball player. He's one of the more productive second basemen in Major League Baseball. But you got to look at this from a Yankees and a business standpoint. Is Gleyber Torres worth it for your club to give him $15 million a year? Or just next year, the arbitration number, $15.3 million. $15.3 million for one season for Gleyber Torres. Let's say the Yankees then go, well, look, it's either that, we give it to him, we ride him out for the year, see what happens, offer him the qualifying offer. He's obviously going to say no. A team's obviously going to sign him if he has a good year again, and we get a draft pick. Or do you say, let's trade him now? Maybe we get a starting pitcher. Maybe we get a couple of good pen arms or a couple of good prospects along with a starting pitcher. Maybe somebody overpays for Gleyber Torres and takes that salary. Now we got an open spot and we got salary relief. But maybe that's a spot for a guy like Oswald Peraza that can immediately jump in and take that, and we got to ride with that. Maybe the Yankees get a Candy at third base, Candelario to play third, and that kind of opens that infield up and maybe also opens them up for a trade of a DJ LeMahieu potentially, which you save even more money that can go to a Yamamoto, a re-signing of a trade for a Juan Soto, maybe Bellinger. I don't know. I'm just throwing numbers out there because you got to decide. Is Gleyber Torres the guy that we're going to lock in long-term at a very, very good contract, a big amount of money? Is he the guy that we're going to do that for? I don't know. I don't know if it makes sense for the Yankees to do something like that with a Gleyber Torres. I don't know if it's the right call to make. Maybe the right call to make is you let him play the season and you build that offense with him there. And then you move him or just let him walk and get your draft pick. Or the other option, again, it's kind of two-option thing, right? You trade him now and you get something back for him. Is the route you got to go. MX says, on Torres, if you're standing on the cheese line to get fed, you can't pick up a filet mignon just because it's on sale. Torres is a luxury that maybe the Yankees can't afford. And, I mean, that's a good point. Maybe that money needs to be passed around elsewhere. Maybe the Yankees got to go different places for that money. Maybe that money needs to be utilized towards other players. That's what the Yankees have to truly decide when it comes to Gleyber Torres. But other than that, there's not much else on those on the arbitration numbers, or on the free agents that the Yankees really got to delve into. They just got to fix their team from outside. Outside and internally is where the Yankees are going to really make up for what they've become.
Hey, good morning, Pete. Love your show. This is Alex. I'm looking at the title of today's show, and it's either you got it or you don't. And the only hope that I have is it's like Aaron Boone has 1 year left on his contract, and Al Steinbrenner is just too cheap to fire him and pay him for that 1 year. So he's like, let's just give him another year, see what he's got. We can fire him sometime during the season if the team is underperforming, but he's definitely not going to be back next year unless they reach the World Series and, maybe win it. But I just chalk this up to Hal Steinbrenner being cheap, because it's like you're in a bad relationship and it's like you're married or you're dating someone and it's just like, you know what? She's not right for you, but you're trying to make it work and you're bending over backwards, and it's like you're trying to put a square peg in a round hole and it's just not working, and they're doing what they can they're bending over backwards to accommodate this guy. He's just not a good manager. He has no skills. He just has no feel for the game. He's not a disciplinarian. He doesn't hold people accountable. All he is a media person. They just shove him in front of the media after the game, and he says all the right things, and that's all he is. And he's very likable. He's a good guy, but he's just not a good manager. He's incapable of doing the job. He's proven it time and time again. And I don't know what it is with Hal and Brian with this guy. I guess they like having a little puppet who won't complain, who's just happy to have a job, but he's just not good. He should be fired. He shouldn't be back next year, but I don't think he's going to manage beyond 2024. Anyways, thank you. I love your show. Keep doing what you're doing.
Hey, man, I appreciate that. And before I get into your conversation, I want to answer Aaron Rodgers here. Can't extend a guy you have been trying to trade for 2 years. His stock is too high. Yeah, I mean, look, I think Hirsch might have said the best thing, is like I was saying before when it goes to Gleyber Torres, is maybe you just let him ride the season out. Maybe you let him ride the season out. You hope for that same type of production. Let's be honest, he did start hustling a lot more in the second half. You saw him put his head down and run to first base a lot more. He's going to make the lackadaisical plays, man. But again, that is because of management has allowed it for so long. I'm not making excuses for the player, guy. And this goes right into the Aaron Boone conversation and the overall coaching staff of this team. Gleyber Torres makes those plays every now and then. He makes the lackadaisical plays. The Yankees have allowed it since 2018 to just keep happening. They've allowed it under Aaron Boone's regime to be this type of team. I remember, I think it was last year, guys, when you guys remember I went nuts in October. I think it was early October. It was like the last game of the season. And Gleyber Torres struck out, and the ball went all the way to the backstop, and he barely ran, and the guy still threw him out. And then I think he did another play that same game, and they asked Boone again. And he simply looked at the media and said he feels bad about it. Well, what did you do about it, asshole? You did nothing? He feels bad about it? You've been doing this since the beginning of the year. It's the last game of the season, Booney Bubbles. Why would anybody want to or feel the need to give their all for this manager when you could look around the room and goes, that guy doesn't give his all daily and it's okay. This guy grounded into 6 double plays in the last 2 days and also struck out 4 times. Boone made him a cupcake and patted him on the back. This guy does. Why am I going to go out there and bust my ass to play for you when you don't hold these guys accountable? You're saying umpires bullied you. You're sticking up for your team in such negative ways. We struck out 18 times today, but the other at-bats were fine. So this is the guy that they want to become Hulk friggin' Hogan. They want Aaron Boone to go full Lou Ferrigno and go into Incredible Hulk mode with no radiation. Just become the Hulk. He's Bruce Banner before the radiation, folks. Not a tough guy. And you can't turn this guy into a tough guy. That's why I'm so confused by the way the Yankees are going about this stuff. We need him to become a little more tough. Hell, you just got rid of Joe Girardi, who was too tough. He was too tough. Now you need Boone to be tougher. Does this make sense to anybody, or am I losing my shit? I've been reading these reports this offseason regarding Yankees leadership discussing these things. They need Boone to become tougher. Then the other thing is, maybe we need he's not learning as quick as we thought he would, so he needs support. He needs a enforcer as a bench coach, maybe somebody who's been there and done that. You know, if I'm saying these questions about my manager, I need to look myself in the mirror and go, hey, maybe he shouldn't be the manager. If you are hired as a leader of any type of job, I almost bet any dollar I got on it, holding people accountable is one of your main things to do. Any aspect of life. You have children. They're young, growing up. They don't know better. You hold them accountable for things. You teach them. And you go, don't do it again. Aaron Boone goes, it's okay, buddy. Have a snickerdoodle cupcake. I got a new batch coming out the oven. It's all right. Go sit down. I'm going to go talk to the media for you. You don't got to answer no questions. Let me look like the asshole. It's okay. But that's what the Yankees wanted. Let's get real here. That's what Brian Cashman wanted. Now you got other people in the organization going, Cash, he's too soft. He's too soft. He's like the Pillsbury guy. That's him. And now you guys want to change who he is? He's a likable, fun guy. A good human being, very likely. A great guy to get along with. I always say it. You have a couple of drinks with Boone, you're probably out there having a party. He's doing impressions of players and you're cracking up, dying of laughter. He's that type of guy. Should not be the manager of the New York Yankees. And for us all to be sitting here, right, going, the Yankees got to win in spite of Aaron Boone, that goes to show you how wrong of the manager he is for this team. To simply go, you better stack this team up with talent for them to win with this guy, you know you got issues. We shouldn't be saying that. But here we are.
Yeah.
Steelio.
What up, Pete? What up, Chad? Happy Monday. All right. Anyways, what's up, man? It's Steel. Not much. I'm just calling up because I just want to say hi. How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? I don't.
And that's it, man. Niners suck. Yankees suck. Cowboys suck. Patriots suck. Jets suck. Giants suck. Bro, everybody sucks. Fuck me. God damn it. Tired of this fucking sports town. Tired of it. I'm tired of it. Anyways, man. Let's go, man. Peace.
I don't know if I feel like I heard him say the 49ers suck in there. 49ers are 5-0. 49ers are 5-0. I feel like, I don't know if he said the Niners. Did he say the Niners? Did he say the Niners? Did you say the Niners? Say it, say it, say it. They're 5-0, okay? And they're smacking the shit out of everybody in football because you know what? He sure is purdy. Anyway, let's continue on with the voicemails.
Hey, Pete. Yo, yo, yo.
Yo.
It's Angel Serrano. How you guys
My guy.
doing? Good morning. NYYU crew, Hirsch, Medina, Garcia, and everybody else out there. What's up?
Yeah.
Yo, Pete, man, you're right, bro. Boone cannot be trained to be tough. He's a unicorn, bro. It's ridiculous, man, you know? I believe, like you said before, I believe that we should get a new manager, of course, to start fresh, you know, because that way we'll have some type of rejuvenation for this team. And the Yankees got to be aggressive. They got to try some way, somehow to sign Yamamoto, sign Aaron Nola, try to get Soto. If they can't, they got to work quick. Get Kiermaier. I don't know about this guy, the center fielder, because he may want to come to New York. He may not want to come to New York.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens, you know. But as long as the Yankees should start signing their players early and not wait to the last minute, like I'm always saying, you know, that's what we got to do to rock and roll, definitely, man. But it's, you know, this psychological BS that the administration does to us fans, it's ridiculous, bro. They got to stop that, you know what I'm saying? Hal is so lucky that us Yankee fans, we go to games, because if we stop going to games, can you imagine? They stop going to games, stop buying merchandise, they will definitely be in a world of crap. So you could imagine, bro. So that's all I got to say right now. God bless everyone. Take care, man, and have a great day. And keep on doing what you're doing, Pete. Because of you, us Yankee fans, we survived this crazy 2023, bro. So I take off my hat to you and everybody else. Love you guys to death always. You know that if I bleed, I'm going to bleed NYYU. And have a great day now. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. And yeah, look, it's what we've been saying all show, right? The Yankees got a shit ton of work to do. You know, it's me and Mario and Kev were talking about this yesterday, right? It's got to be one of these off seasons, right? Once the World Series ends, you got about a week or so to lock in your free agents, a couple of days after that. Folks, you got to be active. It can't be one of those things where it's like, oh, man, Bellinger's off the board. Oh, man, Candelario's off the board. Oh, man, Yamamoto's going to Boston. Oh, man, Soto went to the Mets. And there you have the New York Yankees sitting there telling you guys, our young guys have to perform better and everybody's healthy. Rodon got to have a better season. Season tickets available now. I don't know how much more of that I could deal with. I really don't, guys. This year was tough. I don't know how people call last place teams all the time, how they have those jobs being, you know, Pittsburgh, Kansas City every now and then before they, you know, after they won the chip, they got bad again. I don't know how, you know, I don't want to have another 2023. I don't want to have another 2020. I don't want to have another 2023, guys, where September is just like, what are we calling this for? You know what I mean? Why are we even watching this at this point? This team is so friggin' bad. Why? Why are we doing this to ourselves? But, as Angel Serrano said, we bleed Yankee blue. We bleed Yankee blue. And when we had hope with Dominguez, he disappears with surgery. So here we are, man. And it's got to be quick. It's got to be fast, man. The Yankees cannot wait around this year. If it's not one of the Yankees' most active off seasons, I don't know if 2024 is going to be much better, folks. Think about it like this, right? If the Yankees can sit there and go, we locked in Yamamoto, you as a fan can go, that's awesome. Now you're kind of sitting there going, we've added Yamamoto and Michael King to this rotation. And we already saw what Michael King could become. So if it's Nestor in there, Drew Thorpe, whoever the hell the other, Clark Schmidt, whoever the other starter is, we feel in that realm of things, we've gotten better. But then you got to look at the offensive side of it and go, what else did they do? Did they get Soto? Did they get Bellinger? Did they get Candy? Did they go out there and maybe get a Nolan Gorman from St. Louis? Did they get a Donovan from St. Louis? Newt Bar? I don't know. But all I'm saying is they have talent to trade for players, and then they will have money to spend. But it has to be quick, man, because if this is that off season where the Yankees don't do much, you ain't going to get words of wisdom from me. I'll tell you, you ain't going to get words of, let's just see, guy. You ain't going to get that from me, man. They got, I don't care if, it doesn't have to be all the gigantic moves, but they got to make a lot of moves. That's simple.
Hey, Pete, Fast Eddie. What's going on,
Fast
brother?
Eddie.
Listen, I was watching YouTube the other day, and some kid on there, Dan Rourke, I think his name is.
Yeah.
He came up with 5 players the Yankees should go after.
Yep.
I think they were Chapman and Max Muncy, Bellinger, with 3 of them. Looking over their numbers and stuff, they look like pretty good professional bats. I mean, the averages aren't that high, but Muncy knocked in over 100 runs.
Yeah.
He had Yamamoto on there too, but I think if we go for Bellinger and Yamamoto, I don't think Steinbrenner's going to put out that kind of cash. But what do you think of those 3 guys? I mean, they're all professional hitters, and I think if we can get them on there, it may work. I don't know. Just seeking your opinion, my friend. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.
Appreciate you, Fast Eddie. For me, Matt Chapman's a major pass. I'm not interested in Matt Chapman at all. Muncy, not interested, to be honest, because the Yankees got to change their philosophy of hitting. You know what I mean? They got to change their approach at the plate. You can't just add more guys that strike out to this lineup. The Yankees desperately need to understand, and this is what we were talking about on yesterday's game, is there's a way to build a lineup out. The Yankees got to learn to build their lineup out again. This is not reinventing the wheel. This is the wheel. This is the wheel. Forget reinventing it. This is indeed the wheel. There's ways about this. There's ways about this. Okay? There's ways about this. On-base percentage, batting average, speed. Top of the order, 1-2. 3-4, the power bats that could drive in runs and kind of do it all. 5-6, it could be some powerful guys with a little bit lower averages. 7, 8, and 9 have a mix of both. A little bit of speed, a little bit of average. On base percentage. This is not difficult. The last thing the Yankees need to be focused on is adding guys with low batting averages that strike out a lot. That is the last thing they need to focus on. I'll be honest with you. Out of those guys, you might as well give me Candelario. If that's the case. Hits a lot of doubles. At bat 250, 260. Switch hitter. Play solid defense. Give me him instead. He fits our lineup better than these guys that just go up there, swing and miss, and hope for a homer. I don't get where some of these names come from. Juan Soto, Bellinger, Yamamoto. Guys, need I remind you, we are the New York fucking Yankees. Excuse my language on this Monday of Columbus Day. Excuse my language, but can I remind everybody that we are indeed, we may not look like it anymore. We may not even act like it anymore, considering we got the Muffin Man as a manager. And Cashman is still in the job. But I hate when I hear that. Settle. Why settle? When did we become the Royals? That we gotta settle. I can't get both. How can we do that? Where did it become a time when now we're worried about the Mets beating us to get a player? That's what we've become? Because Cohen got money? Okay. We're worried about other teams offering more money than the Yankees. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, folks, is going to make you every damn dollar back. One of, if not statistically, the greatest pitcher to ever pitch in Japan. He's a star. He is a mega star in Japan. Put him in New York. Who gives a poot how much money you gave him? It's all coming back to you. It is a business. Juan Soto, the same deal. When did we become the organization that can't keep up? And if that has become the mindset of these guys, we're just going to be on repeat saying it's the wrong front office. Cashman got to go. Boone got to go. Fishman got to go. And let me salute and tip my cap real quick to the New York Mets. Yankees. Stein. Maybe it's a good time every now and then to look at the other team close to you and go, he spent all this money. They sucked ass. What happened? Oh, he just got rid of everybody. They could say, we're going to walk away. No, that was being nice. I like you. I don't dislike you. We're going to get rid of you. So do you want to resign or what? How do you want to do this? I'll resign. Okay. I'll say I'm not coming back. Okay. You are spending Hal's money. He has every single right to be angry and upset. The Mets blew it up after 1 year of buying Scherzer, Verlander, so on and so forth. They said it didn't work. We look at where we finished. Goodbye. Switch it up. This isn't working. The New York Yankees have just been sitting there going, we'll try again. 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 Run it back. 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 Something's going to change. When do we look over there and go, they're spending a lot of money too, like me. He decided I'm going to get rid of all these guys. I'm just going to go ahead and sit here and let it continue to happen. When did we forget that we're the New York Yankees, man? The end of the dynasty shouldn't have ended that. The passing of George Steinbrenner shouldn't have ended that. But here we are. Let's get to the last voicemail of the day, folks.
God damn it, Pete. It's Tuesday, man. You made me call up just to say, yes, I said the Niners. Only reason why they're 5-0 is because they play mediocre teams. And the Cowboys, yeah, they always choke. That's all. That's nothing new. But, yeah, man, let's see when they face the Eagles again. NFC title. Let's see. Hopefully you guys get your lick back. And if you guys make it to the Super Bowl, I will root for you fuckers because guess what? He sure is pretty. Fucking hey, that sounded so gay. You want to know something else too? I just thought about this. Life is like toilet paper. 1 minute you're on a roll, and then the next minute you're always taking shit from everybody. I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but yeah, it's ridiculous, man. And yeah, gotta go, man. Peace.
Appreciate you, brother. Life is, no doubt about it, a roller coaster of up and downs, left and rights, turns, upside down bullshit, and all that fun stuff. Sometimes you throw up. Sometimes you might even shit yourself. But that is life. You got toilet paper? I'll go the roller coaster route, okay? That is indeed life. But guys, look at this, man. It has been another Monday. And there's no Yankee baseball, no nothing, and we still get in a full hour show for you guys. All Rise continuing weekly on Mondays, folks. It is not going away. I don't know about Wednesday and Friday. Now, of course, if there was a major story, if there was big news, something along that lines, we will do the show for you guys on Wednesday or Friday. If that news broke on Thursday, if the news breaks on Tuesday, we'll still have All Rise for you guys. But we got some really, really, really awesome announcements coming up over the next couple of weeks. And I want you guys obviously to stay tuned for that. But first and foremost, guys, before any announcements are coming out of what we're doing for 2024, I got my eyes locked on that number right there. We are literally 410 subscribers away from Mission 20K being accomplished. We set that goal earlier in this year, and we are looking to accomplish and finish off that goal of Mission 20K. Again, 410 subs away as of right now. Best thing you guys could do is like the videos. That always helps. That's why we say it so much, because it really, really helps the channel. And it's the easiest thing to do. You just press that thumbs up, that like button. And other than that, man, we thank you guys. We appreciate you. Again, NYYU is not going anywhere. It's only growing and getting bigger by the day. So we thank you guys. We love you guys. 25 likes away from 100 on this video right here. We've had 100 plus the entire time. That, again, is why Jira and everybody else continues to put it in the chat, because it is an amazing way to help the channel. So once you go on, hit that thumbs up for us, man. Any channel you like, by the way, not even just us. Anybody you enjoy watching, it really helps. So again, guys, happy Columbus Day. I'll see you guys later tonight. Phillies at Braves, 6 p.m. That'll be myself and Francis Lee. We'll be calling that game for you guys. But until next time, I am out. Peace, baby.
Can't make a promise, but I do my best. 25 sitting on 25 racks. Just got started, no, we ain't done yet. Bought a new crib, it's a goddamn flex. Sign that check. Told them last year that I been up next. Can't take calls, but I send that text. From way downtown, but the shit's still wet.